These shorts are meant for squeezing. A nice little squeeze. A nice little squeeze over here, mate. A nice little squeeze over here, mate. Shout out to the short squeezers. Old gazers, short squeezers and bangers. Welcome. It's Traders Reality. My name is Tato. Hello everybody, how you doing? The vector candle, everybody, the vector candle. And that's where they get you, the market maker. Look at that move, baby. Look at that move to the upside. All I like is green, baby. I like the color green like Ireland. Like Irish, like St. Paddy's Day, baby. Green like the green. And we told you to watch the flag. I told you to overdose on the greenery. But you didn't listen. You played yourself and shorted the market. Now you're out, liquidated with nothing. You wanted to go against the lifers. You thought you was better than us. You thought you knew more than we did. So you shorted, and we longed. And you shorted, and we longed. And you shorted, and we longed. And you know what happened? You ended up just like this. Look, they want to go to this bar of liquidity, 22K. Look at this. Oh my gosh. They want it so bad. Look at that. My goodness. At least the 21,500 order book is getting filled. Bring. We definitely went into the order book, baby. Wow, look at that. 328,000 liquidations. People just love getting liquidated. People love getting liquidated. And I'm starting the show when the show hasn't even begun. What the is going on over here? For crying out loud, this is ridiculous, Kevin. Kevin, get back in the cage. I don't want to see this anymore. Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Shout out to Gina Barbita, the greatest show in the entire universe, the Crypto Lifers. Shout out to Crypto Music, CNC Ireland. The Ireland. CNC Ireland. Liquidation is wet dream of mine. Emily Tomlinson is a strange cookie. He's a sweet. Shout out to everybody here on the live. My goodness, I can't believe what happened. What is going on? I'm sick with this insane game. Shout out to DK. DK. Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. The stream. It's a live stream. What, you don't like my live stream? What, my live stream? I have a good live stream. No, I have a good live stream. No, you don't like my live stream. What's that? You don't like my live stream? Oh my God. I love my live stream. My live stream. That's what I was saying. You know I was saying my live stream, right? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, the song. Wow. Feel the bass. Feel the bass. Feel the bass. Feel the bass. Feel your face. Feel your face. Feel your face. Feel your face. Feel the bass. Feel the bass. Feel your face, feel the bass. Feel your face and feel the bass in your face. Feel the bass in your face. Feel the bass in your face. Feel the bass. Feel the bass. Feel the bass in your face. What you don't can't hurt you. What you know can't hurt you. What you don't know can't hurt you. What you don't know can't. What you don't know can't. What you don't know can't hurt you. I stay strapped, never let. I stay strapped, never take a nap. I stay strapped, never take a nap. I stay strapped with my sats, never take a nap. I stay strapped with my sats, never take a nap. I stay strapped with my sats, never take a nap. stay strapped with my stats, never take a nap. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's keep it moving. Put the lemon into the water. No, I am not a cartoon character. I am a real person. No, this is not a recording. No, I am not a bot. Oh, I was thirsty. Need a little lemon water for my hair. Wow. Almost drank it all. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I'm a little hyped with this candle close. Usually you get volatility. I was telling you volatility was coming. We were talking about it. We were going over it. We were getting hyped about it. BOOKMAP exploded with the short squeeze. We got to about 21,500. Let's break it down. Let's talk about Bitcoin. It's never a dull moment here, is it? Look at what we had going on. If you are a crypto lifer, yet again, I stuck to my guns. I stuck to the flag. I stuck to the moment in time. Listen, I also saw something that was really kind of strange here that I thought was a bit strange. And I see it all the time. When we start getting bullish too, you know, I hadn't seen it in the bearish market as much. What I do is I see Bitcoin make a pattern, and then I see it make the same pattern inside itself of a pattern. So look, I see this pattern. Okay. And then look, you can see how if you shrink this down, right? Like this is the same pattern here. You know, it's like this zigzag thing. It just, you know, they look oddly similar. This up and down jiggly, up and down jiggly. You know what I mean? It's just weird. Like it just, these look very similar. This area here resembles this area here. You see? Up and down, up and down. It's just two very unique patterns that you don't really see kind of scrunched together. Quite interesting. So I saw this as a falling wedge. Falling wedges break up 68% of the time. This morning, I saw this as a measured move. If you watched my live stream, we talked about watching this flag in the 1 hour time frame was looking juicy. Oversold, ready to go on the stochastics RSI. So I believe there would be a move to the upside if you watched me. Okay. I then talked about this being a possible flag on the daily time frame, right? And you can see that has a possible measured move to 23K, but only time will tell. But here we are back at $21,000 doing damage. It was a pretty big of a short squeeze. As you can see, it was a wick. We would wick up and wick back down. So far, it has been lackluster on that 1 hour candle. We have given back a lot of the move, which is kind of whack. All right, but that's just what happens. So again, we flag out the 7-minute time frame still and see if we can get some sideways momentum as we head on in to Monday morning. So shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for all you do. I know not financial advice, but what's your more realistic than higher possible price prediction during the bull run for Ethereum and Matic? You know, everyone is more hype on Ethereum than I am. I have some worries for Ethereum. I think a little differently than the average person, but I mean, it is the second biggest cryptocurrency. It should follow suit. Let's think. I mean, I think it should have gotten to 10K in the last bull run. It did not. Went lackluster to $4,000 from 400. It really did about a 10x, right? If you can do a 10x here, go to $15,000. Can it get to 15K? That's the issue. Will it get bogged down? Will the fees get too high? Will it be able to move with 1559, EIJ, and all that stuff? It doesn't really solve the issue. If you read it and look at what really happens, eventually the richer people are going to pay the higher gas fees. It's just going to like push in to the same dilemma. I don't think we're going to see much of a change. That's just my hypothesis, but I could be wrong. I'm also very kind of upset that they went for proof of stake from proof of work. I think it was a horrible move. But again, that's just me. You know, you don't have to believe what I believe, and I'm not a financial advisor. Like I say, Andy should be taking his financial advice. Now, Polygon, I believe you can see Polygon up to $10. It will be a use. People will want to use it because ETH will be slow and people want to do things faster. So Polygon will have a use case. I believe there will be a layer 2 that comes up and challenges Polygon at one point, though, like EXRD or something even quicker and faster and newer, like Polygon was at the time. I believe a new Polygon will be coming out. I'm looking for it right now. I believe EXRD may be the next Polygon. Something very small now, near a penny, that could go all the way to $1, $2 and make some serious gains. So we're looking for those gems. Those aren't going to be that obvious to everybody, right? So, I mean, I think a safe bet for Matic is $10 Matic, right? Possibly $15 Matic. And a safe bet in my mind for Ethereum, 8,500, possibly 10K. Everyone's reaching for that 10K idea. If we get to 10K, we're likely to get to 11, 12.5 possibly, right? But we'll see as the bull run progresses. I mean, market caps are pretty interesting. The market caps are getting closer than I realized. 406 to 191. It's closer than I'd like them to be. But that's interesting too. Does ETH overtake Bitcoin? I believe no. I really believe too many big people get into Bitcoin. Bitcoin just takes too much of the market share at the beginning, soars up, distributes back down. ETH will follow Bitcoin, not the other way around. So money tends to come here and then trickle down into this area. And then all the money out of here doesn't trickle all the way into ETH. It trickles into many other areas. So people keep saying ETH will flip Bitcoin. I don't know if I don't believe that will be the case. Not on this bull run. Maybe in the future, some other time. I'm open-minded to anything, but not in this bull run. In my humble opinion, not by 2025. But again, I could eat my words. But right now, I'm going to make a prediction. ETH will not overtake Bitcoin by 2025. I've been seeing people say it. I think it's based in nonsense. They're talking about how this will be the most deflationary, and with all the things going on in the building and the NFTs but I just think, until ETH proves it can handle the transaction fees at a reasonable rate, I still don't have true faith in what's going on with Ethereum. People could look at me and be like, wow, what a clown. He's an idiot. He's a fool. And I'm not saying I don't own ETH, but I believe, like, if I'm going to buy ETH and I believe in ETH, I'm just going to buy Matic. I see that they go up together beautifully. ETH goes up, Matic goes up. ETH up 21%, Matic up 17%, right? Funny, ETH is outperforming. It's very unusual, but more than likely in time, Matic will outperform. All right. So that's my idea. I don't know if that's the best answer I can give you. Again, not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Just these are my ideas. One thing with ETH to remember is the burning and how it scales with usage and new technologies, and also institutions with ETH, if confirmed, not a security because of the yield from staking. Yeah, I get it. But ETH is still, everyone loves to say that, but ETH has max supply. Nothing. It doesn't have a max supply. Like, I'm very wary of a coin that does not have a total supply. Right here, 21 million, baby. Like, we know how many Bitcoins are ever going to be created. Ethereum, we don't know. So a lot of people never bring that up. They don't like to bring it up. They don't like to talk about it. The ETH heads don't like to discuss the fact that Ethereum does not have a fixed supply. They actually don't know. Some of them don't even remember. Some of them right now are like, what do you mean? I thought it has just like Bitcoin. It has like only like a 30 million. No, it doesn't. Anyway, It is what it is. It's inflationary if the demand creates enough moves. I don't know, man. Last time, I don't know. It didn't. It underperformed in the last bull run. It should have went higher to 5,000 to 7,000 at least. It did not. There was a reason, because all the money flew into Binance, into all these other chains, because these chains, into Polygon, into Phantom. Why do you think Phantom went up? Matt, all these other coins took the move, the money that would have went into ETH, because ETH couldn't handle the transaction fees. I'm just like, you saw it happen in front of your eyes, whether you want to believe it or not. Anyway, NOIA trying to make a bit of a move here on the 2-hour time frame. Got a bit of a pump. Nothing to write home about. Not amazing for NOIA. Let's break down what I see happening for Bitcoin into the night. Let's see. Well, it depends. Let's take a look at everything around us. Let's take a look at the ES1, ESP, E-mini future, ESP, the E-mini futures. So let's look where we stand from where we were last talking about it. So the smallest time frame I usually hit off is a 7 minuto. Maria Menounos. I used to work on one of her shows. That's what made me think. So look. Biggest time frame here. So we have this cup del handle, right? The couple handle. The Samuel cup and handle here. That can make a nice move to the upside here. We're getting resistance. We have resistance at where? At 4D100 and at 4D100 and at 4D170. What if I just talked like a computer for most of the time? And you knew it was just a bot? And I was a programmed robot that just came on every single day and did technical analysis. Technical analysis is the one thing that you can use to make money inside of trading. Every time you use probability, you will find that you will have a better time learning about mathematics and trading. Fibonacci will help you. So look. So look, this stayed in a tight channel. You know what I mean? It left the channel, came back in, and it is attempting to break out. However, look at that 1 hour double topping. Serious resistance right here at this level. Serious resistance at this level. All right. I can't. This guy. So look, we have a top here, a top here. We're trying to get out of the zone. Can we get out of the zone is the question. It doesn't look amazing to me. All right. Not at all. Definitely a bit of a double top, a double top hay. Right. So look, I mean, we're staying in the zone. This flag would have to break on out. This is what you're looking for. You break back down inside, no good. And remember, this is the area. Fake out, breakout here, no good. We do not want to break back inside this pattern. This is bad news here. If we go back inside, we don't want to see this. You go back inside, you know where we're going. And we've talked about it many times. Don't make me tell you again. I'll tell you again. All the way back to the bottom of the channel. At least for a double bottom here, a double bottom. Or do we fall back here? I mean, this is definitely in the card. So once you break top zone, you can get to bottom trend. Smooth moves. You have to understand these ideas, please. Okay? These concepciones. Para en la chartes. Okay? Yo hablo español para muchos el show. Amarillo, noche, amarillo, azul, amarillo. Not financial advice. Cadena de bloque. Tú, sí, yo hablando español mucho. Yo viajando para Spanish Harlem para 3 años. Para bien. He said, I thought you were colorblind. My colorblind just uses, like, it involves, like, purple, pink, blue, and, like, gray and pink. It's just, dark blues and blacks. Like, It just, I can see most colors. I'm not in black and white. I'm not like a dog. Like, people think when I say I'm colorblind, people really go, oh my God, like they think I see in black and white. Some people do. It's like when I tell people I have a twin sister, they're like, are you identical? And I tell them that, like, if we're both have the same sex, a different sex, then like we have to be fraternal twins. Like, identical twins can't be of the same sex, you know, because if the egg breaks in half and two people, they have the same sex, you know. So when you say I have a twin sister and people are like, is she identical? I look at them and I'm like, and it happened my whole life, and I'm like, sometimes I explain it, sometimes I just say no. Lately, in this day and age, I just say no. Years ago, I used to be like, oh no, like fraternal twins can't be identical. You know what I mean? Okay, so shout out to everybody here. So we're watching this flag here on the S&P 500. 15-minute needs some leg up here. Seems to be kind of lackluster. Pushing up and not giving you the special sauce, the Tabasco, right? Not giving you that. But shoulder head, can we make a right shoulder and somehow get a pony ride here? You never know. Can we kick up some sand, baby? Can we make bacon on the beach? So that's one thing that we're looking for is bacon on the beach. All right. Bacon on the beach. Bacon on the beach. Bacon on the beach. So can this flag make it to 4,095.25? Gina Bombina, I'm asking you, can it make it? You tell me, Gina. Only you know. Only you know, Gina. And I'm not going to take it. And I'm not going to take no for an answer. You got to give us an answer. Is it going all the way or are we going down? Tell him, Benji. God bless your wife for the patience. How do you know? How did he know? How did he know? What about me? You should God bless me for my patience. My wife is a tigress. So look, all night long she wears me out. Not just. So look, we could get all the way up here to 4,095. They know me too well. You're going all the way or going down. Oh my gosh, why do you got to do that? This guy, man, stop it. I'm on the carnivore diet, so all I need is a beach. My man. Tocino en la playa, baby. Tocino en la playa. Ay, 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 ay. Sorry. Let's get back to the... Dude, AGIX never stops. It is a monster. It is a monster. Funny, I don't see it on the charts right now. How come I don't see it on the charts? They got CELO. They got Jasmine. They got Jasmine. Jasmine just breaking up, going out of control. Jasmine, there it is. AGIX getting a bit of a move here. We had a bit of a flag earlier this morning, up 27% from the flag on the 7-minute. I saw this thing, just decided it was going to take a bit of a move here. I grabbed the Fibonacci level and said, you know what? I believe this AGIX is about to do that thing all the way up to the upside here, and there we go. AGIX up about 19.7. Not bad on the penny there, all the way up to 19 penny on the 27 cent. AGIX. No, so there you go. AGIX making a bit of a move to the upside. 27% gains for AGIX. And if I told you I was a time traveler, would you believe me? If I told you I came back from a different time and space to save you, to teach you, only to disappear into the abyss at one day, just like in the movie K-Pax. What if that was it? Like, it really was just it. Like, it ended like that. And, like, the lifer was never to be seen again. What if that's what happened? It could have that's a possibility in your reality. It's highly unlikely, but it's a possibility. It's something that may or may not happen to you while you're watching me, right? We don't know. There's no guarantees what could happen. So make sure you learn as much as you can while I am here, because I could disappear at any day. Sorry to say. Sorry to be kind of morbid, but facts of life, nobody knows. AGIX for a smooth 27% gains on a Sunday. And it's getting like shooting fish in a barrel. It's getting less difficult to make trades and gains I mean, it's been hot recently, but even the last couple days has been a beautiful move. Send Gina super chats for a deep dive. And support the stream. Lifer gives his knowledge 7 days a week to build and teach the Lifer family worldwide. Shout out to Type Crow 199, my man. And he came all the way out. We hung out, had lunch together, brunch, whatever you want to call it. You should have had one of those waffles, man. Did you have one of the waffles? Did you? I hope you did. I don't think you did, though. Because I went home with 3. I thought I had one there. Really upset you didn't eat a waffle. All right, I went home like really, really pissed. I asked you to eat a waffle like 3 times, and you kept looking at it. And you were like, me, and I was like, is he going to eat it? And then you kept talking. I was like, is he going to eat it? Like, then all I could think about was why he's not eating the waffle. Like, and then you were telling me about all this other stuff, and I was like, just eat the waffle. Like, try the freaking waffle, man. It's right there. I'm just joking around. That's not what happened. But I did want you to eat the waffle. All right? You didn't eat the waffle. But in your defense, that sandwich was insane. No, the sandwich was huge. The sandwich was insane. Like, that waffle was too much bread. In my home, like that. I mean, the bagel. The bagel was nuts. Like, that bagel, bro. I looked at your plate and I was like, his egg sandwich was so big, he ate it with a fork and knife. It was insane. It was big. But you know what? There's another lifer in the books. He came all the way to hang out with the lifer. We met at a small diner. We kept it real. What was it like meeting me? What was it like meeting the lifer, man? Let us know. You got to let me know, dude. What was it like meeting the crypto lifer in the diner? Was it like an old movie? Isn't that diner far out? Isn't it trippy? What'd you think of that place? We're putting you on the spot. We need you right now. You're making the show. We're going to have to get a number of people who can call in. Can we get Tommy to call in, please? Tommy, call into the number. Let's get Tommy in here, everyone. We need Tommy to call in. Very energetic, cool place. Nice. Ooh, that looks nice. Finally, get these nice and clear. All right, everybody, let's take a look at what happened to BTC. Had a nice bit of a move here. We're going to watch this flag on out. Looks like the 7-minute is starting to consolidate nicely sideways. This would be beautiful if we go sideways throughout the night. Looks like we could likely get to 21,500. Why is that? Why do I say such anomalies? Well, little Mrs. BOOKMAP is showing me signs of a move. Little Mrs. BOOKMAP may want to get a move to the upside here. We're seeing this fat order, 594, waiting for us. Can we get there is the question. This is what we want, though. This is what we want. So only time will tell. We kind of tapped the liquidity already, but it seems like they're not done. It seems like they may want more vengeance out of the shorts. All right. 7-minute is beginning to bend a little bit. Looks like we'll go sideways or bounce around Bitcoin. All right. Breaking slightly above that top right there, which isn't too bad. Can get us a move. Nearest restaurant is 5 miles away. Now I'm thinking about food. You're funny, man. Thoughts on... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. I get it. Yeah. Lifer is on one today. Shout out to Frank DLC, my man. Appreciate you for coming on into the live stream. Thank you for jumping on in. We got to keep the people entertained. We must. So AGIX for the move to the upside. We drew the Fibonacci for you. We showed you how it bounced into the 618 area. Would get a nice move to the upside. And there is your flag with a bit of a jaggy move. Boom, boom, boom. Let's take a look at Cat Cambria, which I traded earlier today for massive gains. Actually still holding gains of my first exit. Got on here, got out there, and there. Cat Cambria. Starting to make another flag. Could this continue to the upside? It just very well may. I would watch this Bitcoin consolidate sideways. Can this thing Cambria could go for another one. This one has been on one. And now, as you can see, other things moving. Let's take a look at my baby One Earth. Whatever happened? I eventually bailed on this. Thank God I did. Look at that nasty dump to the downside, the lack of liquidity, and people just started bailing. And someone must just have made a fat order just to bail on out. This one that did not go. Of all the trades that I put out, like, I'm flabbergasted because I'm always like, you're supposed to do the thing. Like, why didn't you do the thing? Like, everyone else does the thing, but you didn't want to do the thing. You know what I mean? So I bailed on One Earth. I still made a gain, but I bailed on it for a very small amount. I was here. It went up to there. I got out. It is what it is. Let's take a look at USDT. And something you got to bail. Sometimes a trade doesn't work out, and you got to bail. Optimism, completely banging on them to the target. 100% gains now for Optimism. How did we know this was going to happen? Well, it was interesting. It's that layer for Ethereum. Like, again, this will do better than Ethereum. ETH will push, but there's so many layers they're going to steal the liquidity out of ETH. What do you think of that? It's like if Bitcoin had 1,000 little bees around it, and every time Bitcoin made a move, a bunch of bees ate, and there's going to be even more on the next run. So it's another thing to think about. I just want you to think about things you may not have thought about. I'm not saying ETH isn't amazing. It's not going to pump. 100% gains here for Optimism. Nice move for Op. Let's take a look at Up only, though. Uppo. That was on my radar. So we wanted Uppo to make a bit of a move here. This was tight. There's the cup and handle. There was the target. The target should have brought you to 0.152. It went to 0.1449. I mean, look at that. There's your coupe del handle. You look at it on the 1 hour time frame. Cup del handle there with the measured move. I mean, look how close they were. What a nice move to the upside for Uppo. And anyone that was in this, look, no stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. Total gains of 41%, still holding 21% gains for Uppo. Put another one in the book, Sean. Uppo for a beautiful move. And a gain of 40% for Uppo. Still holding gains of 20. No stop loss got hit in the making of that trade. Unreal. So is the rally back on? Are we going to 30,000? You know what? There's a highly likelihood we will. We're going to break it down for you on the bigger time frame in a second. We're going to take a look at the week. We're going to take a look at the week. And funny, of all times to do it, Uppo, 40% gains. Shout out to every beautiful person here on the live. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? It would be the nicest thing you could do. I don't want to ask too long or too hard, but it would be cool. Here is the before of Uppo. Before it actually blasted, there's your cup till handle. It's in the tight zone. Possible move to the upside. And there it is, booming. And there you have it. Before and afters are so fun, aren't they? Before, after, before, after, before, after, before, after. No stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. I gave everything I had so I could get paid. Did what I had so I could trade. Want to show you everything I had, make the lemonade. All I had to do was try to get up to the next level. All I had to do was try to get up and keep my head up. All I want to do is show you how to get to class, get educated, and move your... You got to get up and keep it going. I keep it flowing. Never knowing, sound like I did this when I was 7. Used to sing in front of everyone till I was 11. Got embarrassed and stopped, now I'm back ready to pop. You never knew I could do it, but I can. I'm the man, my name is Sam. Welcome to my fans. Yo. Oh my God, man. Yo, this song just had me flowing, So, dude, AGIX is getting legs. Like, look at the beautiful move in the 1 hour time frame. And honestly, it came down to this beautiful little flag here that just gobbled up the move. And then you had the nice, measured move to the upside. Measured move to the upside. Ever want to come to Norway? Feel free to make contact. We sort out the rest. Private island. See you, forwards, in full accommodation. God bless you. High frequency. Yo, email my wife, cryptolifers@gmail.com. I'll fly out there next week. and we'll put it in the live. Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. Email cryptolifers@gmail. I'll go out there in a couple weeks. We'll have a blast. Sam makes it possible not to be happy and smiling. Shout out to John Connor. Shout out to Justin Cashmore. I thought autoplay put me on some random video. I'm still in, man. Look at them legs. This is the best. Best place to be right here with the lifers. Shout out to Giovanni. I'm trying to make my wife a lifer. Shout out to Giovanna. Giovanna, we love you. You sweet, sweet, beautiful wife of Matthew Martinez. He loves you more than you would ever know. You are you are the apple to his pie, his apple pie. You are the whipped cream to his ice cream. You are the maple syrup to his pancake. All right. All right. Flux making a bit of a move finally, huh? Jam. Geo Jam. Let's take a look at Jam. I did like Jam. A little jam on the coffee. Wow, Geo Jam just absolutely blowing up. You can see I did have a little bit of a falling wedge on this, but what a move for Geo Jam. Surpassing this high volume area too and getting above the resistance. It's pretty good for Geo Jam. Comes back down and bounces off some of these areas. Might be worth a tasting for Geo Jam. Follow me at Twitter at CryptoLifer33. I thought this was hilarious. Guys, watch out for the waterfall. Effing conspiracy theorists. Where's your tinfoil hat? If there was a waterfall, we'd hear about it on the TV. I just think this is hilarious. Because this is kind of like the world in a nutshell. You know what I mean? Like, you could try to do everything you can to show someone or help somebody, and it doesn't matter. Ooh, I have a message on Twitter. Usually it's toasty. I'm going to read it, obviously, alone. Not with each and every one of you, because it could be private, and I don't know what's being said in that message. How dare you try to read my messages? You get out of my messages. You stop that. Enough with this pie nonsense. I'm done. Just in, global cryptocurrency market reclaims $1 trillion. Now, let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at the claim. Let's break it down. I'm always a little lower on my chart for whatever reason. Coin market cap probably will be there. 991 for coin market cap. Do a refresh. 993. We do not see $1 trillion on CMC. Fiat Leak doing good though. Pumping a nothing. New up, Mana up, Sand up, LRC up, Hive up, Engine Coin, Shibby, Shib. Making a bit of a move to the upside. Shout out to everybody here. Let's take a look at that crypto feed. Wow, all the way to a 52 already. Your chance to get into BTC is over. You had 16, you had 18, you had 19, you had 15, it was there. They told you it was going lower. They scared the bejesus, and you didn't open up your pockets. You were afraid, or you thought you knew better. It's going down to 10K. I know it will. Some people still believe it's going down there. I don't know where it's going to go. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it is. But some people are dead set on the fact that it's going down. Those are the people that never get it. The people that know where the price is going and tell everyone, oh, I know it's going this way. Oh, and they tell themselves, oh, I'll get cheaper. I just know I will. They never get cheaper. They never get it. I just want you to know they never get it. They end up missing out. The people that tell themselves they do not know because they really believe they do not know, they buy when they can. They take advantage, and then they say, well, all I know is when there's extreme fear, the prices have been the cheapest. So when I see extreme fear, I will buy the most as possible. This indicator can get you through the toughest times. It's not that hard to do. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. This is what I do to get ahead in life. This is what I did to change my life. It wasn't that hard. But again, it's not that easy for everybody else. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me. That is your time. 275 likes, 485 people on the live. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. And look at AGIX continuing to just muscle to the upside. Shout out to Type Crow, my man. Recession means dollar purchasing power collapse. Weakening dollar means stronger BTC crypto and physical gold. But if there's less people to buy, though, that also makes me wonder. Super chats, AVT, Marsh, and Jar. Let's take a look at AVT. Shout out to anyone that jumped into AGIX. This is the Aventus token on Bittrex. And this beat is just going to bang on you. I was lost and I came home. All I wanted to do was see you alone. When I came back to you, you tried to take my treasure. You tried to steal my private keys. You threw me out the door on my knees. I came back and grabbed my ledger treasures too. Shout out, this is weird, man. This is on Bittrex with barely any liquidity. Is this where you're trading this? I don't know, AVT? It's in the dumps. It's really early, though. Came out, could make a bit of a move. I don't know. It's not my cup of tea. Think could do amazing. I've heard about it before. It's like a soccer fan token, right? And it could do well. Kind of seemed like it broke out. It spikes a lot. I don't know. Overbought on the daily time frame. Maybe it goes huge, There it is on Coinbase. Same thing going on, though, right? Brand new. You got to watch it. Came out on what? On February 5th. I guess it's 2 years old now. Jeez. A year old. I mean, I don't know. I don't know enough about this to care about it. I'm sorry to say. That's just a complete honest truth. 3-day chart, if anything, it's got to get back above this resistance, and I'll take it seriously. Gets above here, starts doing something, then I'll start looking at it. But right now, it's got a point of control underneath. It's overbought. It could go lower, right? Maybe you got some type of trend line cooking here. You got this trend line there. You'll see what happens if you can hold this one. If you're not, you're going to get to this one. Pretty simple to me, but it's an ugly token. Doesn't give me a lot. Kind of a double bottom there as it recovered from the lower low, but pretty ugly. Let's take a look at MARSH. Just continued to pump. MARSH is on Marshall, and it did damage being it's a AI token. Let's take a look at what happened on MARSH. We put it in a bit of a flag. This thing would continue to move. Look at this thing up now. A total of 106% from the flag that I put out right here. Would ride that and pump and continue to move. MARSH would not stop, up 100% in a bit of a flag now. Looks like this thing may get a pump here on the 1 hour time frame. I would look for this to continue for whatever reason. It's just on a bit of a tear here. Oversold in the flag. Lack of bearish momentum in the MACD. Falling volume. Says this thing could, I don't see anything really stopping it. Heading to the higher volume area high here for MARSH. This is on the radar for possible moves to continue. It is oversold in the bigger time frames. It's getting more and more risky, right? Has some bearish divergence there, but it's got the height, and this thing could continue to move. That is a continuation pattern. That is a 68% chance of continuing to the upside. So it is what it is, right? That's just what it is. MARSH, all right, on the radar. FLUX continued to pump. FLUX is interesting too. If you look at the 1 hour, the FLUX is beginning to consolidate. Could FLUX continue to the upside? It's got that sauce. It's got that feel. It's got that AI vibe. Bitcoin continues to go sideways. AI is going to take over. AI was pumping when Bitcoin was kind of iffy. AI was doing damage when AI was when Bitcoin was sketch. So if AI could do well when Bitcoin was worried, what do you think AI is going to do when Bitcoin starts to pump? Oh my gosh, it's going to really take off. And we could get into a little bit of an AI bull run. Setting us up into the summer pump. We always get these summer pumps, June, July. August, we slow down. And next thing you know, boom. 21,200, Bitcoin continuing to move. Let's keep it moving. Let's take a look at BOOKMAP for you. It's all fun and games. I make jokes, I entertain you, but at the end of the day, this is what I love to do. I'm into the charts, I'm into the information. I'm into the show and entertaining you, giving you the information you need to survive, giving you the information you need to complete your day, feeling good about where Bitcoin's feeling good about the day, feeling good about the life, and just doing what you got to do. All right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. I appreciate you all for being here. And you know what? You know what time it is? It's time to get into the news. So without further ado, I'll see you in a second. Let's break it down. Timmy, roll that good old bean footage. And here we are back to the news. Bitcoin is via backed debit card from Huobi and Solana launches in EU. So now you're going to be able to get a Huobi backed and Solaris launched Visa debit card. So while some infrastructure seems to be falling apart, it's kind of weird. So it's interesting. They're going after, Ripple and all these other things, and then Visa just making cryptocurrency even more useful around the world. It's quite interesting to me. Visa has supported a partnership by Huobi and Solaris to allow European users to make payments from their crypto account using Visa-based backed debit cards, just like the one you get from Coinbase. This is quite interesting information. The crypto exchange recently announced a new partnership with European financial services provider Solaris. The partnership would launch a debit card powered by Visa to allow users to initiate crypto to fiat currency payments. Pretty big. Andrea Ramino, Chief Strategy Officer at Solaris, commented on the partnership. He said the development is the first step in the Solaris-Huobi partnership, hinting at a possibility of more innovations in their collaborations. That's pretty interesting, if you ask me. That's showing signs of adoption and moving forward. I like it. MetaMask partners with Lido, Rocket Pool to enable ETH staking. When I told you Rocket Pool was going to get big, did I not put Rocket Pool on your radar? Have I not been talking about Rocket Pool for the last week on the low in the trading group? See, in the bear market, it's more charts, but we start dropping serious alpha on you about what's happening in the market, about things that people know nothing about. Rocket Pool, look at this. Down here at 31, continuing to move. Let's take a look at the last 7 days. It was at 25, moving all the way to 32. Rocket Pool. That's a nice 7 on 25, a little under 30% gains for Rocket Pool. We put it on your radar. We talked about it. We went over it. You can get it on Kraken, Uniswap, Balancer, and Gate.io, RPL. Not to be confused with Ripple or anything like that. Rocket Pool. All right. I don't own any at the moment, but it is on my radar. I've been speculating it with a $332 million market cap. This thing could make some serious gains. Rocket Pool, decentralized Ethereum staking protocol. All right. So you can stake and run a node. Stake, ETH, liquid, decentralized. This kind of works like Lido. This will get moving because people don't want to have to stake 32 ETH to get it moving. This is going to bring the news. So the news, kind of makes a move here. Oop, New England air gun. Sorry about that. All right. Rocket Pool, sorry about that. So, yeah, this is why Rocket Pool's on the radar. All right, right off the bat. Staking will now be available directly on popular cryptocurrency wallet MetaMask. So you can stake right there. Isn't that kind of cool? On your wallet. A beta version of MetaMask staking has been available on the MetaMask app, and users can stake ETH on Lido and Rocket Pool, viewing their corresponding tokens. See, don't you think this is going to be huge? So you can stake on your MetaMask with Lido and Rocket Pool. This is a big deal. Lido, DAO, and Rocket Pool set to explode. Both of these, write them down. It's ready to go. The ecosystems are making it happen, Captain. So there's some movement tonight. With the movement for Bitcoin, I could see some more movement tonight in the chats. All right. ZCIX hits the target and more. Shout out to anyone that traded ZCX Unison. Brought it back down here to support. It hit the 706. This thing would bang to the upside. Also, another token metrics idea that I went over. Boom, every single week. How about that weekly screen share? We went hard for 3 hours. It's been an amazing week. This is one of the hardest weeks I ever worked. Saturday, I was working like you read about. We did the Crypto Blood show. Check out my interview and things with Crypto Blood. Check out my video with my man, Jason Casper. But boom, look at ZCX for 36% gains, banging on them to the upside. Anchor Protocol, GMT. That's hit a bit of a flag too. This is a 3L token for GMT. Did some massive move recently. Can these things continue? I'm just going to start flagging them out. You know you like this track. You want it so bad. You're like, what is that? It's got me feeling groovy and groovy and what would be another word for groovy, you know? Trippy. Crypto Blood show was amazing with Lifer on it. Shout out to Frank DLC, my man. Marsh popping to the upside, baby. So GMX3L looks like it could take a turn for the best, not for the worst. We got to wait for this 50-minute to come on down. I'll set an alert there. That's curious. I'll be watching that later on tonight. Euler, Z token. Remember we tried to call the bottom for Euler? Got close. Eventually it did get that pop, though. But I had missed it. You know, that one was tough. Hey, you don't get them all. I mean, Matic 3L, look at that on the daily. You're starting to, I mean, the daily doesn't look great. So I'm like picking my trades lightly, even though everyone's just jumping all over the place. CELO, Adam and Eve double bottom a bit to the upside. SHR finally getting a bit of a move. Sharing, this is an oldie but goodie. Look, pop to the 200 SMA. So now we just want to find coins that haven't popped. And look, you know what's on my radar? See, everyone's like, how do you know? Do you scan the market? Like TON. TON just came to my head. Because, like, we know TON's been hot. It consolidated. We were waiting for it to move. Look, there it is. I called a bit of a move here out of the inverted head and shoulder. It got a bit of a move. Not huge. Let's take a look. Bit of gains of 7%. Hey, it didn't lose. All right? No stop loss got hit in the making of this trade, you know? 1 hour's a little oversold now. I'm going to redo my chart, see if there's anything else I can see. Because now we got this trend line here. And we got this trend line here. And this is what I see happening for TON. The open network. Can it come back down to the bottom trend line here when it resets? Let's take a look at our 4-hour time frame. You got to feel good to be good. You got to feel great to be great. You got to keep it moving. Don't wait. Every day is the time to make it. Don't hate. Use love. Love is the strongest frequency. You don't want to be weak like a bee in the wind. You want to be your beginner's mind to the end. So look, I mean, shoulder, head, and a shoulder dwindling. You want to take a look at your 22-year daily time frame. Both of them are cooked out. Says you might have to go lower. 3-day chart says, hey, maybe. So interesting. I'm going to watch this consolidation. Smaller time frames need to cool off too. But I'm definitely watching this. A big move is coming for this not too long from now. People know what this is. They like it. It has the movement that everyone was waiting when it first came out. Definitely on the radar. The daily isn't perfect, but it's definitely something I'm watching. So the daily is overbought. But the structure has me watching, you know. I always tell my students the trade should be way before the trade. You know, the trade should be way before the actual trade occurs if you're serious about that trade, you know. So, TON. What a day to be alive. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. $66 in chat revenue. Yikes. 66. Shout out to JAR, AVX. AVAX has been moving. Let's take a look at JAR, too. JAR has been a winner the last few days. Jarvis getting a bit of a move here. I was looking at JAR on this rounded bottom. This thing would bang on them, though. Unbelievable the last few days. Huge winner. Look for it to cool off to a 618 level. Come on down, touch the moving averages somewhere in this level. That's what I would look at for JAR. I wouldn't touch it till it cooled off. It's in this like wedge though, you know. We'll see. It's got some levels. It went up hard, right? This one made a bit of a move as we discussed. About 15% gains. Another one made it to the upside. Another winner. There you go. Never hit the stop loss. Let's take a look at AVAX. AVAX was in the news, right? We said AVAX has to make a bit of a move here. In the news, looking bullish. Had a bit of a pump there. Not a lot. What, like 6 or 7%? 5%? Yeah. Hey, it didn't lose. That still made some gains. I'm watching it in a flag on the daily time frame. Daily's a little spent. I want to see things kind of go sideways here. All right. Unless we get some crazy anomalic move, we are at that daily time frame. We need to get back above that 200 SMA on the daily. But things are pretty bullish for the whole market right now because we're above the 200 SMA on the daily and the 4-hour time frame. That's what it is. AVAX. So I'm watching AVAX go sideways at the present moment. Probably NEAR is a very similar idea. Let's take it NEAR protocol. All right. NEAR would keep moving. We talked about the fact that NEAR was just amazing. Look at this for NEAR. NEAR would hit for 20% gains and some more. Then NEAR would make this flag and then push up for even more gains. Shout out to anyone that got into NEAR for a bit of a move here to the upside. NEAR making it. All right. Look at Juicy. And 1.6 NEAR was looking juicy. All right. And this flag here, I believe that was at 156. Yeah, 153 I'm giving you NEAR. Okay, on the 6th of January, I'm looking at NEAR. NEAR, looking juicy on the 4-hour. Watch the 1-hour possible better entry. NEAR protocol, 106:11:22 a.m. We take a look at NEAR from this 1151 area. So how many days ago? There's 1151. I was calling it 1151 right there at the bottom of this little flag. Might have been this flag I think I was drawing. This flag here was the one I was drawing. And it was 1.6 right here when I'm putting it out, right there in this area at the bottom of this flag, 151. It would go a little lower to 147. Boom. And so that's a gain right there of 55% gains. You would have known when it, but way before all of this, and you wouldn't be chasing. So in my trading group, you get the education way before it happens. All right. Way before it happens. Then we were trading NEAR here too for other gains beforehand. So we've been trading NEAR on and off for a long time. We know the coins. We know what's happening. We pay attention to the market. Then look at here. I mean, tight moving averages inside of the wedge with the 21 touching. It does say we can go higher for the measured move. We got to get above the resistance. Could be a little more gains for NEAR coming. I would watch that closely, NEAR. Someone said Flux got a bit of a pump here. Let's take a look at Flux. Flux did break up, but Flux is in a bit of a bad position, if you ask me. Got sold off back to 61. Can it make a huge move back to the upside? It may. Daily's a little cooked. RSI's a little cooked, and it didn't get above some previous highs. So Flux, to me, is struggling a little bit. Something a little bit worried. ELON, Dogelon, Mars, getting a little bit of a move. People talking about it. Kind of was on the radar in a Token Metrics new API update on my radar for Dogelon, Mars. I'm seeing a gain here coming for Dogelon. It did push up when I put it out here. A little bit of a move, 18% after kind of tight moving averages, got above the 200 SMA. Again, these high dailies worry me. We have had the anomalies where we start to go down and things push up. This could be one of those times where things just get out of control and they follow Bitcoin. That would lead me just to follow any type of flag on the smaller time frame. So we flag this out. We watch this. And honestly, Elon could get a bit of a move tonight. If Bitcoin pumps up, looks like Elon will follow. We see a bunch of flags all over the market. Elon is on my radar. Look at that 1 hour flipping up. I just, the bigger time frames have me a little bit, weary of what else is going to happen. All right. But Elon, Dogelon, Mars on a flag on the 1 hour time frame. Thank you for the love. Let's take a look at XRPZ. XRP. Okay, on KuCoin. So, I mean, we wanted the breakout. We did it. Couldn't get to the move. Came all the way back down for a retest. Trying to flag on out again, but just not getting the move. However, XRP did break out of the bigger channel. It's a bit of a mess, though. I want to look at XRP again. Let's take a look at our 3-day chart and glance on in to the past, present, and then, see what the charts say about the future. So we have resistance here, clear as day. Our big boy resistance at 54 cents. We're at 38. Could we get there? There's a chance. We've got a bit of a double bottom hanging out here. Kind of a rounded area. Falling wedge attempting to break on out. Kind of like Bitcoin, but it didn't get the move Bitcoin got. It's a little latent. A little timid because maybe the case, maybe what's happening. It's battling a point of control. It just got above it. It should get to this high volume node because of that. So we should be able to gap through this space in time to 46 cents. From there, maybe we get to that next resistance at 55. Somewhat bullishness for me here on XRP, but look at that daily crushing you. The 22, the 4 hour looks good. So look, again, Let's flag out this little flag. So everything is in this flag. Everything. You can see, like, this flag is all over the market. If Bitcoin makes a move, this flag will continue to the upside. 7 and the 15, maybe the only time frames you can figure out what's going on. 1 hour seems a little pinned. This would be a euphoric move for Bitcoin that would push these flags to the upside. This is high gambling on a Sunday to Monday night, Sunday into Monday morning. Worst time to trade, in my humble opinion. Way other better times. But again, you do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor. Okay? So that's it. Let's take a look at LTC. We already looked at JAR. You can delete JAR. You can delete MARSH. You can delete AVT. Those have already been done. Thank you so much. May God bless you. Shout out to Gina Bombina in the house. So we talked about Litecoin continuing to the upside. We talked about it likes to pump into the halving, right? We showed you that it was making this precarious pattern to the upside, and it's beginning to try to make a bit of a move. Now, the 4 hour is very oversold, but like everything else, it's beat up on the daily, the 22, even possibly the 3-day chart, getting into overbought territories. So we need to watch it. We need to be very, very close. Let's kind of like zoom in here and see. So to me, it's making this rising wedge now. And it kind of already, you know, I'm attempting to make some sense. Got above this high. I don't like this pattern though. Let me see. I mean, I had to break it out. Let me see something. Bigger time frame maybe will give me a little more insight. So I guess it's a cup and handle. Sammy cup and handy. Might have to be the only way I can get out of this one. You know, something like that. Could have, a bigger move. It did get, and we could say it got above this resistance. So now you're looking, okay, can you flag out above this and continue on out? We need a continuation pattern. We need some sideways behavior tonight into tomorrow morning to help us here. Or this is a bigger, I guess, kind of a rising wedge that could, I guess, break to the downside. That's what I'm looking at. Little funky moves here for Litecoin. It's weird it didn't delete this. It should have deleted that. So there's my projection for Litecoin, things that I want to see happen. And you're right at a resistance point too, right above it there. And that price point is going to be 100 psychological, right? You get to 100, you're going to keep moving. That brings me to segue into total market cap. We want to take a look at that. Very important. Where do we go? 952 billion, right? That's a good sign. But again, we're going to flag this out. Remember the last time I drew it, I drew these flags. We just moved them up a little bit. We just want sideways consolidation. As I said before, this is great. The further away we get, the better. The more we curve this 200-day SMA, the more this 21 starts to move to the upside, the more we can get a move. Great stream with Nick and Crypto Blood. Shout out to Duran Yen. God bless you and yours for the $10 super chat. You're the best. And here we go. The short squeeze continuing to the upside. Let me keep you privy to what's happening as it happens. Look at the liquidations. I hope you're not shorting the market getting squeezed right now. Short squeeze orange juice into your jar, into your cup. It wants to go bang out that 21,500 order. We just want to keep pushing up. The shorts just will not listen. Bitcoin continuing to bump. Total market cap at 954. We just got 2 billion as I sneezed. Can we go sideways while we reset the stochastics RSI? Let the 21-day moving average cross. All we need is not to get into this green box. I circled this box as the danger zone. We don't want to break this level. We don't want to break the 200 SMA. And we don't want to get into this top trend line of this bigger falling wedge that I made here on the total market cap. Big deal that we stay away from this zone, okay? If you don't have BOOKMAP, search the links below. BOOKMAP shows me where the liquidity is, all right? It shows me where the liquidity is going. I can see where the order book is. It tells me when does if there's a huge order, I should probably not want to be in between the price and the order because there's a chance it's going to get squeezed to that order, right? If you have an order down here, it may get balanced, but if you got nothing to balance it, so it would heed me not to short when I know there's a guy trying to sell 1,469 Bitcoin at 22K, all right? And Bitcoin pushing up to 21,300 was not a surprise to me. Here's the green area. I don't want to go in this box. I don't want to break this top trend line on the total market cap. So in my mind, we're actually in a pretty good place because I know exactly, if we come down in here, we're bearish and I'll change my tune and 10K and 12K will come and I'll be like, oh my gosh. We stay above here, bull run, things are, or at least we go sideways and it's just better action, better trading. So I'll know what's going to happen based on this line, based on what's happening, and I'm going to be here every 4 or 5 hours doing a Bitcoin update till I go to sleep. So nothing's really going to miss us. If you join my trading group, you're going to be on it. There's really no way you're going to know. It's going to be hard for you to make the worst decisions because you're going to have the most information possible of any trading group, in my humble opinion. So jump on in today. Don't play yourself. Make sure you do it for $3 a day, $2.70 a day, for $270 for 3 months, and my course for $330. We give you the course for $60 when you join the trading group for $330. Get 3 months in the trading group and the class right here. It's every Tuesday from 3 to 5 or the last Saturday of every month. Jump on in today. I teach this class this week, this Tuesday from 3 to 5. I highly advise you jump on in. You would know things like I do. You wouldn't be caught shorting. If you got slammed right now, look, 21,004. We're going up to 21,500. Bitcoin, pushing to the upside. Look at this thing, just blasting off to the target. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Just mooning to my measured move. First target, 21,561. And look how beautiful of a pennant that was. We had the pennant here. Then we drew it here. Then we drew it here. We just kept, until I had it perfectly. I kept tracking it. I did not give up. We keep going, though. Eventually, we're going to have to kind of go more. We'll go up, and we'll go more sideways down and even out on the stochastics. We'll have a better move. So pretty, isn't it, though? It really is. It's like patterns are so pretty. Look at that. I fall in love with the symmetry. It's so gorgeous. But what a move here. And then look, if you really wanted to get down and dirty, if you wanted to get your hands dirty in the garden of love with the crypto lifer, people are like, what is he saying? He's out of his mind. Look, you could get a nice move here all the way up to 20. That's the same thing. Telling you, base, similar idea here for the measured move. Look, you're kind of turning here on the 7. You're getting high. You're getting a move here. I'd be thinking about taking some profits on a Sunday night. I wouldn't be surprised if there's volatility the other way. But what a nice move for Bitcoin tonight. All right. And let's do it, everybody. Let's do what we do. Let's take a look at this. This is a really, really nice one, too. We do this all the time, but this is a nice one. Oh, just one idea here. Look at this giant idea I have for BTC. I call it the giant idea. So let's take a look. Nice one. Probably one of the nicest ones ever, so we got to give it its due diligence. I'm double clicking. I'm like, come on, give me that. Give it to me, baby. I like it. So look. Everybody, welcome to Bitcoin. A little late, but we're doing it. Welcome to Bitcoin and the weekly candle crack my chest bone sometime. I got this thing called costochondritis. Oh, there we go. Oof. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Look at this Bitcoin in the weekly candle close. What a massive move. We did jettison up above the 200 SMA. The 21. Look how long it's been since we've been above the 21. Nicely, right there. The first time we get above the 21, a big move starts to happen. Same thing here. Look, we were down in the dumps. We had bounced. We got above the 21-day moving average. Not too shabby. We do want to make sure we're back above the 200 SMA. That's going to be a big deal, but we got a bit of a huge breakout here. You can't say this is not a nice move to the upside. We just need to break out we need to break a previous high here. It looks like, those candles closed. This candle is closed above it. This candle closes. So all I want for Christmas is all I want is for the weekly candle to close above this yellow line. That's all that matters. We gapped up. We got through all this liquidity. Then we shredded through here. I mean, 19,000 to 21 was easy. Smooth move down, smooth move up. Look how it happened. Can we move back down? We could, but I memean, that's pretty high for a fake out. Like, to me, that's pretty big. And so this is huge in the weekly. It's a big deal. We had weekly bullish divergence as well that did play out. It was only a matter of time. And the divergence said you would make a high higher than the previous high. If you look at the divergence here on the RSI, you can see the RSI was moving to the upside. Price action was moving to the downside. I was able to call a bear market dump here based on these same ideas, because this was one up. This was from here to here up. But on the RSI here, you went down. You had bearish divvy here. You had bullish divergence here. So it is what it is, What a beautiful night it is to be alive. 21,300 for Bitcoin. Shout out to everybody here on the live. We got the move, baby. We got the move. $80 in chat revenue. You people are absolutely, unbelievably amazing. May God bless you all. BTC is kicking arse. I hope that's not flagged, right? So let's take a look here. Binance BTC. You can see my levels to watch on the bigger time frame. Forgot that they had disappeared there. So my target's 21,500, 22,550. Those are my next two big targets for BTC, right? Got above that resistance. Let's break it down yet again. Let's see what we're looking at. So it comes down to that flag on the, nice move for Bitcoin, though. Breaking out of the channel to the upside. And it comes down to this little flag here, which you can see moving. But eventually we're going to go sideways again. I'd be careful for the volatility tonight. Watch your trades. Always have a stop loss. And everyone, thank you so much for having a wonderful night with me. I'm out of here for the night. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications if you like this channel. And I'll see you on the next live stream tomorrow at 10 a.m. We'll do it again Monday through Friday. BOOKMAP link in the description below. If you want a Trezor, get a Trezor wallet today. Do not your money, not your wallet, not your keys, not your crypto, right? Nacho keys, nacho crypto. So make sure you get a hardware wallet for your cryptocurrency. Don't play yourself. Don't be the victim of the next exchange hack. Make sure that you are ready to go and secure. Shout out to everybody here. May God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset, and that is your time. Don't wait. Keep your crypto safe. Hit the link. My man, get it done. Don't play yourself. Everyone, I love you all. Thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell. I did Marsh. I did Jar. I did both those. Everybody, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow for another beautiful live stream. Stay blessed. Crypto is life, baby.